Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And so, just a little bit of a different video. Not really talking about a phone today, but more of just like um, what I use to make content here on YouTube, and that would be YouTube Create. But before I get into all of that and kind of show you guys how the editing is on YouTube Create, if you guys want to do me a solid and smash that like button, I would truly appreciate that, as well as turning on bell notifications, so then that way you guys don't miss a video upload or when I go live, especially later today. Yeah, I'm going live today, so don't miss the Friday Tech Talk live, unless you're watching this way later in the day. It's already happened, and catch the replay. But other than that, so I've been making content on YouTube for so many years. I've been on here since geez, what, like 2011 is when I first started uploading content to this channel specifically. Like, I've had channels before that didn't do well, or maybe I was just a little too self-conscious about things. But anyways, I digress from that. So yeah, I've used different types of video editing software, primarily for the most part in the early times of my channel. I was using Power Director, and that's a great tool for anyone that wants a video editing tool that is very user friendly. Then I would definitely say Power Director was one of the ones I really got my big start with. But over the years, I've tried various different things, landing up on CapCut and really enjoying using CapCut. I mean, editing on the fly on my phone was one of the things that I really had to start doing in life, because life didn't slow down for me. So while on the go, at work, on a lunch break or whatever, I could just easily open it up and just start getting to editing, right? And just quick transitions, quick things added in was my thing for CapCut. And then YouTube came out with YouTube Create, which is a very handy tool, very awesome. And so you guys will see a screen grab of just how I edit my videos. I'm gonna edit a quick shorts, but anyways, YouTube Create's got like a ton of functionality to it, and such a very simplistic, user-friendly app. So literally, I mean, you just you record your video with your camera app, whatever you're gonna do, whatever source, right? You can even record from like a digital camera, upload it to like Google Drive or something, and then download it onto your phone if you need to. But I use YouTube Create for creating videos on the fly. Actually, I use it for just about everything. Like this video I'm recording on my PC, and I'll eventually upload it to Google Drive and download it onto my phone and be able to edit as I'm doing other things at the same time. But that's the thing. So when you actually have the video on your device, you load it onto YouTube Create, and it's got various different tools, functionalities that you can do to it. You can chop up the video, you can do jump cuts, you can do pop-ins and pop-outs. You have various transitions and things that you can do just to kind of give your video some sort of characteristic to it, and just kind of make it fun and playful. There's other things you could do. You can add on automatic captions, which pretty much like pulls from your audio of the video and then starts to create a caption build. So for those people who are hearing impaired, are able to basically read along with the video and follow along with it. So it's something that I think is quite nice. It's not 100% perfect. Sometimes that's why you really have to like watch the entire video after you've turned on captions, just to make sure that it got your words correctly. Because sometimes it can, like my voice is not always the greatest. And maybe something that I say sounds like a completely different word, and so I'll put that completely different word in there. So you'll have to manually go in and edit that word to the word that you're actually saying in the sentence. So, but for the most part, I mean, it's like a good 93% accuracy as far as catching the correct words of what you're saying for the caption. So you have the caption mode. You have the ability to add sound, and one of the cool things with YouTube Create is that you can use a generative AI sound. Just make sure that the hashtag that pops up in your title, the hashtag DreamTrackAI, you make sure that you keep that included in there. I think I was testing this out, but some videos that I didn't include that hashtag in the tagging of the video, much less There were certain parts of my video where there was like no vocals from me, so like, slideshow of a photo or whatever, it was just playing the AI generated track, and then YouTube dinged it for like copyright infringement. So just to be on the safe side, use it, as like a background sound. Make sure that you are, being vocal in your video, or at least include that it is a generative AI track created by YouTube Create, so then that way you don't get dinged in your video for copyright. But nonetheless, you can really create some cool sounds with it, right? Like I did like lo-fi guitar. I also did 8-bit inspirational gaming, and it just comes up with these really nice sounds, and they're not always the same. And it always gives you like 4 options, but you can always have it, rebuild another 4 options until you get the one that sounds right for you. So, you can add some background sounds. You can, like I said, add some transitions. It's just an overall fun, app to use, especially on the fly. I mean, I know that there's other apps, and other services out there like LumaFusion, and yeah, there's just various different ones, right? And they go more in depth detail, like you really have more full control over like, track audio and stuff like that. This one is just for more like a simplistic on the fly editing. One of the other cool tools that it has is that it has the ability to remove background noise in your video. So if you're shooting in a place and say it's like windy, or there's like a lot of people around, for like a good 85% of the time, it can isolate those background sounds and remove it without really tangling with your actual audio or your vocals. There are a few times where it will get a little buggy with your vocals. And again, this app is in beta, if you didn't know, so it's not full-fledged out yet. It's available on Android devices, so I have them on all my Pixels and my Moto G stylus, and my OnePlus, and my Nothing phone. I have it on there, and I use it quite consistently. The one thing that I wish that it would do is bring it to iOS, because there's times where I want to record, like say with my iPhone 11 Pro Max, and maybe I don't want to have to like upload the video from here to Drive and then download it on another device. I just want to edit it on the fly from my iPhone. And it's supposed to come to iOS. It's supposed to come, it said the end of 2024, which we're already in 2025, and it's still not available in the App Store for iPhones. Hopefully this year it will be. And it's not a thing of like Android versus iOS. I really don't care. I just want to be able to edit videos on the fly. And if I'm like, if I'm going to go and do like a day in the life with the iPhone 11 Pro Max's cameras on the photography channel, I want to be able to edit everything from the device that I took the videos and photos from. It'd be so much easier for me to do it that way. So hopefully they bring it to iOS soon. But nonetheless, this is the app that I use to make videos for this channel, if you guys want to know. So if you're an up-and-coming content creator, if you're someone starting out, maybe it's like a hobby for you, but maybe you're about to kick it into high gear, maybe you want something simpler to just edit videos quickly, I would definitely suggest YouTube Create. In my opinion, it is one of the best on-the-fly, easy-to-use, quick video editors for content creators. So if you guys enjoyed what I had to say in this video, smash the like button. I would truly appreciate that. It only takes a couple of seconds. And also, again, like I said, turn on bell notifications so you don't miss a video upload. And I'll talk to you on the next one. Aloha.